Hey guys, you're welcome back to another lesson right here on LearnAkan.com. My name is Yaw. So today I want us to continue with our conjunction series. So far we've looked at the conjunction and, we've looked at the conjunction but, and we've looked at the conjunction or. If you missed any of those, you can click on the link above to go check them out, or check further below in the description box. I'll leave links to them there, all right? So today I want us to continue with the conjunction if, right? And this will prove particularly useful when we get down to the conditionals, all right? So subsequently we are going to look at the conditionals in Twi. And if you don't know what the conditionals are, don't worry. When we get down to the conditionals, I'll tell you what they are. You use them on a regular basis. But for today, I want us to look at what if. I want us to look at what if is in Twi first, so that you know what if is in Twi as well as how to use it. And then when we get down to the conditionals, you are going to use that for that purpose. All right. So that's what we are looking at in today's lesson. Coming up. So the conjunction if in Twi is se, se, and note these 2 points about the pronunciation of the two. First, the se is on the lower side in terms of tone. All right, so I'm not saying se, okay? I'm not saying se, I'm saying se, se, se. So when you say this, bring the tone down. This is a 2-letter word, which means if you miss out on the tone, you might end up saying something completely different. All right. So se, not se. Okay, not se, it's se, se, se. And then we move on to the and as you can hear me say, it's not short, it's stretched, right? So I'm saying not okay, so it's not it's all right? So together we have se, so the se has a tone on the lower side, and then we have the stretched all right? And then there's the dotted line in between, and that obviously is the placeholder where you put the content of the if clause. Okay, so in English, if you say, for example, if you come, okay, if you come, the you come bit is what I am terming as the content of the if clause. Okay, so if you take out the if, the conjunction if, whatever is left is what I'm terming here as the content of the if clause. So if we apply it to this, then the Twi equivalent of the, for example, you come, will be put here where the placeholder is. All right. So how do you say you come in Twi? Right. Woba. Okay. Woba. So wo is you and ba is to come. So woba is you come. Right. So if we want to say if you come in Twi, we simply put woba at where the placeholder is, and then we have sewoba. Sewoba if you come. Okay, sewoba. Sewoba. Now let me give you another pronunciation tip here that will help you to sound more natural when you are saying the if clauses. And that is, don't let there be a pause between the last sound of the content and then the okay? So I'll make that clear later, but what I'm saying is, when you are saying the if clause, avoid a pause between the last sound of the content and then the bit. All right, that is what you hear more on the streets. So if you learn to say it that way, you sound more natural. So let me use this to make it clearer. Don't say se, oba, okay? Don't say se, oba, Avoid the pauses, especially between the end of the content and then the bit. Okay, so this one, for example, I would say, and what you hear mostly on the streets is sawoba, sawoba, sawoba. Okay, so as you can hear, it's as though the woba and the are together as this. Okay, so we say like se woba and not se woba a. Okay, if you say it this way, we'll still get you, but saying it as se woba, you sound more natural. Okay, right, so let's put this in some full examples. So let's use this one for the first one. We have se woba meko. Se woba meko. Se woba meko. Okay, and then we can flip this, so we can have se wokwa meba. Se wokwa meba. Se wokwa meba. Okay, and then we can also have se usua mere beho. Se usua mere beho. Se usua mere beho. So sun is to cry and re ho is to be sad. Okay, so mere beho, the be is the future tense marker, right? So mere beho, I will be sad. Let's look at one more example for this. And this time around, we are using Kiddy's song. Okay, there's a link up here to that song. So in Kiddy's song, he says, if I leave you, make thunder fire me. You know that song. It doesn't make sense, but you know, let's use that line. So for that, I'll say, se mijaiwa agrada nya nsi mitrim. Se mijaiwa agrada nya nsi mitrim. How could you say that? Se mijaiwa agrada nya nsi mitrim. So agrada is thunder, all right? And then we have jai, which is to leave as in leave someone, when you break up with someone. Okay, so se mijaiwa, if I leave you, agrada nya nsi mitrim. Okay, thunder fire my head. Okay, so se mijaiwa agrada nya nsi mitrim. Now, having learned the full if in Twi, note this. We are also able to drop the initial se. Okay, we are able to drop that and maintain just the at the end, and we still have if. Okay, so it is important that you know the full if in Twi, but note that we are also able to drop the initial se and maintain the and still have it as if. Okay, so for example, I can say ufri fia freme. Ufri fia freme without the initial se, and I still have if you leave home, call me. Okay, so this is something that you should note. You can drop the initial se or maintain it if you want and still have the if. So here we can say ufri fia freme, or se ufri fia freme, and both will mean if you leave the house, call me. Okay, another example, we can say Onua aduane a medi. Onua aduane a medi. Onua aduane a medi, or se onua aduane a medi. Se onua aduane a medi. Another example, we can say wopa kofi chewa or the bechew. Wopa kofi chewa or the bechew, or se wopa kofi chewa or the bechew. Se wopa kofi chewa or the bechew. Right, so this is where we end today's lesson. Thank you guys once again for watching. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please do so before you leave. And if you haven't taken any of the other lessons on the other conjunctions, this is a good time to go check them out, right? Thank you guys, and I hope to catch you next time. It's bye for now.